Hi, so I'm a realtor. I used to be a teacher a long time ago, and some of my former students follow me on social media and are of home buying age. I hope they're thinking about it. I want to talk about value because value is something that I've had the smartest people, CEOs, doctors, engineers, tell me they think appraisals are bullshit, and it's not true. Appraisals are used for different purposes. Market value is what I, as a realtor, would put value on a property that is going to be sold on a very typical market. Value in use is what a property would be used for in a business. The investment value is what an investor prior to buying it would value a property based on their specific particular needs. The assessed value is what you would pay taxes on. You don't want that to be the same as the market value. Insurable is what the replacement costs of the property would be, and you're not going to get the market value for a replacement cost for a property that's no longer able to be used. And then the last thing is the liquidation value, which you sell in a hurry because you need the money quickly. That's very different. Appraisals are not bullshit. Appraisals are not bullshit. Hi, I'm a realtor. I was a teacher a long time ago, and I'm making a series of videos to help some of my students who are thinking about being first-time home buyers take advantage of a really cool opportunity that's going to happen next year, where the interest rates on mortgages are going to remain low. They are low right now. And then there's going to be a point where the prices of the homes are going to dip so that a first-time home buyer can get like the most for their money when they first purchase. I made an introductory video about appraisals because appraisals are the most misunderstood part of the whole entire process. And unless you have all cash to buy, if you have all cash to buy a place, then you don't need an appraisal, you don't need an inspection, you don't even need home insurance. But let's face it, if you had all cash, you would have done it by now, right? You have to save money. So the first step is saving money, right? So how do you do that? You have to change your lifestyle. You have to change your lifestyle. I know you don't like this. You don't like this first step, but you have to change your lifestyle. Get rid of some of the luxury items that you're spending money on. Okay, so I hope you've been sacrificing. I hope you changed your lifestyle a little bit and are saving money. This is the most important part, is saving the most money that you can. The ultimate goal to set yourself up for the most financial success is to have 20% of whatever the property is that you're gonna purchase. So if you wanna purchase a $200,000 property, you have to have $40,000 saved up. I know, but think about it this way. Everything that you own right now is depreciating in value. Your car, your clothes, your furniture, everything depreciates. The only thing in your life that you will ever buy that appreciates in value is real property. And the only way that you can get ahead and get something to really set yourself up for financial success in the future is to save 20% of what you want to purchase. So if you don't, you have to pay what's called PMI, which is mortgage insurance. And there's all kinds of closing costs that you have to save up for too, which is more. So I've been doing these videos every Saturday, and I couldn't wait because this news is way too exciting. So I know my last video, I said you have to save tens of thousands of dollars, and that seems very daunting, very overwhelming. And I know it feels like I could never do that, right? Well, there's two things I told you are conspiring for your financial success as a first-time home buyer next year. It's the lower mortgage interest rates, and the housing prices are going to dip down a little bit. There's a third huge thing that's conspiring for your financial success next year, and it has to do with our new president. Our new president has a $640 billion housing plan that's going to benefit you. His losing opponent had no plan whatsoever. So what does that mean? Why do you even care about that? Well, if you're a single first-time home buyer, you can get up to $7,500 tax credit at closing. At closing, get married. Because if you're married and you're first-time home buyer, you're going to get up to $15,000 tax credit at closing. You think a new president isn't going to affect you? Hi, I'm a realtor. I was a teacher a long time ago. I'm making a series of videos to help some of my former students who are thinking about making their first home purchase. So we're talking lenders today. How do you choose a lender? We have to know what loan you're going for before you choose a lender, because you want to choose a lender based on their experience with the loan that you want. For example, if you're military or you were in the military, then you want to find a lender who specializes in VA loans. And usually lenders will only do VA loans. And the reason being because you get the best terms, you get the best interest rates. VA loans are the absolute best, but the transactions take so much longer. The appraisals take so much longer. Everything about the transaction is just so frustrating. You have to be very patient to get a VA loan. Now, if you are not military, you can do FHA, which is low money down, but then you have to pay mortgage insurance the entire life of the loan. So the goal is conventional. The conventional is the best one. Get the 20% down so you don't have to pay mortgage insurance. Hey, it's a beautiful day in Massachusetts. I have been cutting my own hair during COVID. I'm not cutting it anymore, so I have like a whole like early 80s Pat Benatar feral thing going on. Not as professional, a little more fun though. So you notice I haven't talked about talking to a realtor, which everyone thinks that's the first step. It's not the first step, because obviously saving money and getting to know what loan you want to use is the first step. You need to have a pre-approval before you talk to a realtor. And so you have to have a pre-approval from a lender that will say whether you are going to put 20% down, if it's a conventional, if it's a VA, if it's an FHA. And you can talk to a realtor. A realtor could recommend a lender to you, or a family member, or somebody that you know that has already purchased a house. But you need to get your credit score up. And a good lender will help you do that. The credit score will affect your interest rate. So you want to get the best credit score you can so you can get the best interest rate on the loan and get a pre-approval letter. Hey, guess what? You're not saving enough money. So what's your side hustle? Part 6 is get a side hustle. When I was a teacher, mine was real estate, and now that I'm in real estate, it's staging. Get a side hustle, save more money. I know there's hypocrites out there, and I just want you to know I practice what I preach. I'm not going to the salon. I'm not getting my hair cut. I don't get my nails done. This scarf was $7.74 on clearance at Walmart. Another way you can save money to buy a house next year is skip Christmas. I know, you're gonna skip Christmas now, or you can do it next year after you buy a house, because you'll have spent so much money on the things that you need for your house. Some of you have small children, and skipping Christmas seems like I would never do that. Your kids are never gonna remember one Christmas that you didn't get them everything that they wanted. You know what they will remember? Your landlord could be thinking about selling your place and you don't know it. And as soon as COVID is over and he's not afraid, or she's not afraid to sell it anymore, they're going to list it, and then you're going to be out of your place to live. And it won't be because of the landlord. It'll be because you didn't save enough money to buy a house.